Hey kids, welcome to Lesson 4, Controlling Memory with Variables, Part 20, Wrapping Up Variables. This is not math class. Hopefully you now understand the gist of working with variables. The major thing to remember is that every time you see an equal sign, it means that you're instructing the computer to set the variable to a new value. The example to write is something that definitely wouldn't make sense in math class. But you should be able to reason about it as a piece of code. Because it's code, you can also insert statements to display the value of the variables as the change. You don't have to guess. Well, isn't that nice? Do this. We're going to make a prediction. As usual, you should first look at the code given to you and reason about what it does. You should try to predict the value of num will be after all the lines have executed. We're going to insert 3 console.log statements. Insert console.log statements into the existing code to display each value of num immediately after it's changed. The animation below shows you how to get started. And then finally was our prediction rate. After you figure out the answer, if your prediction was off, try to understand why. Where was your misunderstanding? Well, that sounds pretty fun here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our code. So the first thing we have here is a global variable called num, which is set to 0. After that, we have our first number, which is num equals num plus 1. We have our second number, which is num plus 1 again. And then our third number, which is num plus 1 again. So we have to add some console.log statements after this. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to add one for my initial, and I just want to put this as num. So this will display my initial one. I believe my initial one will just display as 0. The second one here says num equals num plus 1. So it is 0 plus 1, so I think the first one is going to equal 1. Up here, I'm just commenting it out. So this is my / equals a comment. And I'm just saying my first comment should be equal to 1. My second one, num equal num plus 1. So remember, we reassign the variable. Num is now 1. So now 1 plus 1, that should equal 2. Again, there's no code here. The green part is just comments. Third one, we have num plus 1. Remember, our num now is 2 at this point. So 2 plus 3 is going to equal 3. Let's go ahead and copy and paste our console.log statements in here. And this should display the nums as we go along. I'm going to put some text in here. This is my guess number 1. And I should put a little part right there. Do we need a plus sign here? I think we do. So the second one right here is going to be guess number 2. And that should be plus num. Let's go ahead and handle this one. This is guess number 3 plus num. And our final one, guess, forgot my parentheses, guess number 4 plus num. When I hit run, I should get a display down here that pretty much says 1, 2, 3. Oops, I forgot. I commented out my initial guess, so it actually should say 0, 1, 2, 3 for me. Let's go ahead and hit run and see what happens. Guess number 1, 0, which was I thought it was. Guess number 2 is 1, 3 is 2, and number 4 is 3. So it did display 0, 1, 2, 3, just like I thought. My prediction was correct, as I am sure yours was as well. I don't think code.org wanted anything else. Let's hit finish and see. No. Good job on this lesson, kids. I know there was a lot of work, but you did an excellent job. I will see you on the next lesson.